G'day, cricket fans. Last time we looked at cricket from a parent's perspective. Today, we look at this great game from a coaching perspective. Thanks to our good friends at Manor Real Estate, Mark Macdonald, Winsto Cricket Club Coach, gives us 10 minutes of advice and expertise. This is Winsto Wonders. Have you ever wondered how someone gets into coaching or how to improve your influence on young players? Well, joining me today is recently announced Community Cricket Coach of the Year, Mark Macdonald. Thanks for your time, Mark.
Cheers, Justin.
Tell us, Mark, how long have you been involved in coaching cricket?
So I started when my boys first played in under 10s. This will be my 7th year coaching.
And is coaching something you always wanted to get into, or did it kind of just happen over time?
I probably fell into it that year. We had the usual meeting pre-season with to organise teams, and typically the parents stand around and wait for someone to put their hand up to coach. One of the other dads put his hand up and said that he was prepared to do it, but only if he could get some help. So myself and another dad both put our hands up, and it kind of went from there. It ended up just being 2 of us that did it that year, but went from there, and it's been good.
Probably a similar start to a lot of our listeners today.
Yes.
So tell us, did you play cricket when you were younger, and are you still playing cricket now?
I played cricket up until under 16s at school. Then I had a couple of years in my mid-20s playing again. And then from the boys under 10 side, towards the end of the season, quite a few of the dads decided that cricket was something that we should do again. And we ended up forming a team, and some of us are still playing 6 years later.
That's excellent. Any highlights or maybe lowlights you could share quickly?
My double hat trick last year was probably a highlight, and that's probably it from a playing point of view.
Yeah, nice one. What about other sports, Mark? Did you play any others growing up? Are you still involved in any other sports or coaching other sports?
So I coach soccer. I still coach the boys at Winsto for soccer. I've been doing that a bit longer. I think we're up to season 11 for that now, and I still play soccer, as you know.
Yeah. Very good. Well, tell us a bit about your role on the committee and what sort of a time commitment that involves.
So I joined the committee a few years ago now, and was just a general committee person. But when I did my level 2 coaching course, we created a position as club coach to try and help drive the coaching side of things and support our the coaches at the club. And so that's my role is club coach. It's not really, I suppose, a role of actively coaching the whole club, but providing support to all our junior coaches in particular.
Yeah, great. Well, as part of that, do you model your coaching or try to share that with other coaches in the club on someone in particular, or perhaps a philosophy, a style that directs the advice you give?
Look, not on anyone in particular. I guess it's on a style or philosophy. The main part of that is giving everyone a go. That's or giving everyone a fair opportunity to show what they've got. And that's across both soccer and cricket. Both the soccer C license and the level 2 cricket, both come with the same philosophy. Encouraging kids to learn, giving an opportunity to kids to be a part of their learning process as well. Coaching for me is not just about telling players what to do. You've got to empower them to learn, learn from their mistakes.
Yeah.
And if they do that, then they'll be able to run the game themselves at some point.
Yeah, that's good. I guess a bit of a follow-up question to that would be, in terms of culture across Winston Hills Cricket, is there something you'd like to put across there for any coaches that are listening on to this?
Look, definitely, I think, our philosophy is, to ensure that everyone gets a fair opportunity to perform. Not everyone ends up, facing the same number of balls or bowling the same number of overs or whatever, but everyone gets an opportunity just to show what they can do. And that's important because that's how we retain players on a long-term basis. We don't we don't lose people because people are enjoying what they do, and that's ultimately what we want. And probably the other thing for me is that coaching isn't just about winning. At the end of the day, I want to see the people that I coach come out to be better people, better young men and women. And I think if our coaches look at that philosophy, then they'll end up winning more games than they lose in the long run anyway.
Yeah, that's good. Obviously, you give up a bit of time for coaching. You're also a husband and a dad. You run your own physiotherapy, who I might just mention is one of our sponsors, Winston Hills Physiotherapy Centre. So anyone out there in need of a physio, get in touch with Mark. How do you juggle all of these things?
Look, it just, it's something I enjoy, the coaching side of things. So, I spend some free time on it. It's good for me because it gets me away from, the rigors of work. I'll spend a bit of time at lunchtime, daily, working on something, coaching wise. That's how I sort of do it. I've managed to, over time, organise my week that I can get out and coach twice a week in the afternoons. So that's one of the benefits of owning my own business, is that I can I got a bit of flexibility with when I work. So and then I've also got a very supportive family, who encourage me to do this because I enjoy it.
Yeah, that's great. Well, look, is there one final piece of advice that you'd love to give to any parents or coaches listening in today to help them along their coaching journey?
I think just make sure your kids that you're coaching, or the kids that you're supporting from the sideline, are enjoying what they do, because ultimately, enjoyment of the game is what will bring them back year after year.
Very good. Look, thanks a lot for your time today, Mark, and we look forward to seeing you out in the field.
Pleasure. Looking forward to it. Hopefully, we get on the park in the near future.
Yeah, that's great. Bye for now.
Cool. Thanks, Justin.